Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I'm your host, The Clouded Crow, and today we'll be reacting to Higurashi When They Cry SOTSU episode 9. And before we get into anything, real quick, I want to apologize for the late upload. All of yesterday, I've not had any internet. We had this huge internet outage that lasted from like Wednesday night all the way until Thursday evening. So that entire time, I couldn't record even if I wanted to. But now we are finally here and we are about to react to this episode. But of course, before we get into this, let's do a quick recap of what happened in episode 8. So, in episode 8, we've continued all of Satoko's mischief throughout Tatari Akashi. We know on one side of the story, Satoko was telling Teppei about how poorly all of the villagers were treating her, that they were bullying her because she was a Hojo, in order to make Teppei, I guess, kind of feel bad for her. And this was also really cool because it shows just how much Teppei cares about her and just how much Teppei regrets not being there for her. And then on the other side of the story, we have Satoko going up to Rika and all of the rest of their friends and kind of painting this sort of image to make them believe that she's being forced to go back and live with Teppei and that she's being abused there and treated terribly. And so she's kind of playing like a double agent right now. But in the last episode, we of course saw that pretty shocking scene from Go, where we see Keiichi about to like pat Satoko on the head, and then she slaps his hand away and freaks out. And while this is going on, we're kind of looking through Ayua-san's perspective, and she says this key phrase, which was something along the lines of, Satoko is no longer human, now she's finally become a witch. And I'm not entirely sure what that means exactly. All of you guys that have read through the entire visual novel or maybe started reading into Umineko probably know, but I have no idea, so please do not spoil in the comments section. But this scene kind of stirred a bit of an argument in the conversation because the big question that everyone wants to know is whether or not that whole, I guess, kind of freak out incident that Satoko had, was it voluntary, was it intentional, or was it involuntary? And I think it could easily be like a mesh of both. When we see Satoko holding her head, we see her eyes flashing red, and I believe that's involuntary. I think that's happening outside of her control. Now the question is, does everything following that, like her throwing up and her freaking out, is all of that happening out of her control? Or is she kind of going off of this like weird, strange feeling that she might have, and she's mixing some of her acting into it? When it comes to the vomiting and everything, was it all intentional? I have no clue. My belief is that I'm gonna go with, I think it was involuntary. I think that it was involuntary. I think the eyes flashing, the vomiting, I think none of that was a part of Satoko's plan. I think it just kind of happened to her due to her becoming a witch, whatever that means exactly. But hopefully we find more answers in this episode. If you guys are excited for the episode, make sure to leave a like. It'll help me and the video out so much more than you might think. So if you could take the time to do that real quick, I would very much appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to the channel for more weekly Higurashi reactions. And with that all out of the way, let's get right into this episode. I of course need to give a massive thank you to Loot Crate for sponsoring today's video. So, to all of you weebs, geeks, fanboys, and fangirls out there, if you are looking for cool collectibles to spice up your collection, like this one I have behind me, or if you're looking for some cool apparel and accessories to show off your favorite series, then look no further because Loot Crate has exactly what you are looking for. Loot Crate is a subscription service where you can order special crates, and these special crates all carry collectibles from all different corners of fiction. These special crates touch on everything from anime crates to gaming crates to Harry Potter crates to comic crates, WWE crates, Rick and Morty crates, and even just straight up apparel crates if you like to collect t-shirts and socks like me. Now what makes Loot Crate cool is that every month a new crate is shipped right to your front door, and you never know what's inside exactly until you open the crate for yourself. Now, if you would like to get your hands on a crate for yourself, make sure to go into the description and click the first link down there that you see. It'll take you straight to the Loot Crate website where you can look through all of the different crates and choose any one that you find interesting. But do not forget to use code CROW15 to get 15% off of your order. Again, that is code CROW15 to get 15% off of your entire order. Alright, so here, of course, I have episode 9 pulled up right now, and whenever you guys are ready, we'll be starting this episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, that was loud. Okay. It should be good right about there. Alright, let's see where we start off. Oh, this reminds me of a scene I forgot to mention. Her door's locked. Why? Oh my god! This can't be. This can't be my redemption, Tepe. This has to be from the past. And this might explain why she hasn't forgiven him exactly. Or why she can't forgive him. Jesus Christ, man. That's a child right there. Wow. Interesting. No longer Satoko Hojo. That smirk, man. I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it. Okay, so there's a couple things I wanted to mention. One of them being, I forgot to mention the Chie situation. How everyone was talking about like finding some sort of evidence to prove that Teppei is abusing Satoko. And so Chie decides to go and visit them so that she can see firsthand what's going on at her home. But before that, Satoko told Teppei that even the teacher is picking on her. And so as soon as she came to the front door, Teppei was not having it, he was not hearing it, and he didn't let her come in or see anything at all. So that's really interesting. But here, we have Ayuwa-san saying that Satoko is no longer human, nay, she's no longer Satoko anymore. So I wonder, I mean, I feel like this kind of plays into how I've seen this whole situation, because I feel like a lot of people don't like Satoko. A lot of people might even hate Satoko at this point for what she's done to Rika and everyone, but from the way I see it, this isn't Satoko anymore. This is like a hollow shell of who Satoko was. A corrupted Satoko, even. But when she says Satoko's become a witch, has she actually like transformed into a witch? Or is that just like a, I don't know, like a label she's given her for her behavior? God, man. Oh my god. I just remember how much this part hurt in Go. And seeing it again here now is just reminding me, and it's like, God, dude. if she's playing this up. And look, there's the smirk and the red eyes. So that leads me to believe that she very well might have planned all of that, or she could have played off of it. But there definitely was some intentionality there. And Satoka's playing all of us like a fiddle, man. No. Things can't possibly get worse from here, can they? Jesus, and how did she make herself throw up like that? Oh! Shion! Oh, wait, she did pop up and go, I believe. She did appear here. I remember this, because she kind of agreed with Keiichi. Didn't she? Or Mion? I don't remember. She agreed with someone. Oh, yeah. I remember she agreed with Keiichi earlier. Because he wanted to immediately just go over there and beat up Teppei. Look, my man is over here chefing it up. Look, he's cooking for Satoko and everything. Jesus Christ, Teppei. She's like, what are you doing, you bonehead? You almost burned the whole kitchen down trying to cook. Man. Aw, come on. It's Satoko. Cut him some slack. Yeah, dude, he's just trying to be nice. Don't be too harsh. Oh. Well, at least she appreciates it. Mmm. Dude, Redemption Teppei might be one of the coolest characters in this series. Or I guess one of the coolest character developments in this series. Man, it's kind of crazy. I hated Teppei before, and now I'm actually like really proud of the person he's become. And I guess that just goes to show that like anyone can, how do I explain it? No one is irredeemable, at least from what it seems. Cause like Rina, Teppei, Takano, kinda. Ah, and here he is, Detective Delicious. That's kind of crazy, man. Rika's entire family is gone. She's the last of her family. Aww. Look at that, man. This is actually so surprising, because I don't think Tepe from the past would be caught dead wearing a kitchen apron. And then we see this one over here chefing it up for Satoko. And right here, I think that was a sign that Satoko is starting to see the change in Tepe. She was probably thinking like, wait, did he seriously just do that? This isn't the Tepe I know, is it? And look, now she's happily cooking for them. Maybe she is coming around to forgiving him. Slowly. Oh my god. Just put it in the basket. Why are you making it weird? And he's hiding it, dude. God, man. I also love the designs on Tepe's shirts. I love how the designs kind of like move a bit independently of the shirt, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain it. Here's Keiichi. Charisma level 100. Over here rallying the entire class together. That's powerful, man. That's powerful. But Anna might have hands. Mion might have a gun. But Keiichi and his charisma, I don't know, man. It seems almost unstoppable in the right hands. Ah, see? Even they don't know. Ooh! Interesting. Oh my gosh, so they have history. He's coming back. Oh? Oh my god! New lore! Unlocked, dude! What the heck? See, we had no idea that this happened. Alright. What is it, Tepe? Wow. Yep. He brought Detective Delicious as well. And I think he's a variable that she didn't account for, and that's probably why she injects him. So that he doesn't screw up her plan. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Is this when it happens? Mm-hmm. So this explains it. The miso isn't suspicious. Why does she look so sad though? I thought she'd be more angry. Oh, this is why. See? Oh, this is so cool! This is so cool. She's beginning to realize. But now we see the other side of the spectrum kind of coming into play here. Oh? Was that some sort of drug dropped into their tea? Oh man, she put him to sleep. Oh no. This is where it begins. I'm waiting for it. Where's the end? There it is! There it is! Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Detective Delicious. Just remember, this isn't your fault, man. She did this to you. Now, what is she gonna do with Tepe? Why does he go berserk later into the arc? Man, we know. And it's terrifying. Look at her. Just smiling like nothing's wrong. Hmm. Alright, that's cool. That's a good step in the right direction. Ah, man. Oh my god, that shift! That shift, dude! Oh, and the neck. Feeling a bit itchy. Man. Your missing arm! So that's the overseer at the dam. Wow, so okay, that's the overseer of the dam that had all of his limbs severed and they found all of them except for his arm. And now Detective Delicious is on a mission to find it. I wonder if they were friends in the past, maybe. Wait, no. Well, they might have been. Who knows? It's not impossible. Kruitta Shrine. Oh my god, that name. Whenever you hear that name, you know things are gonna go badly. I've never seen anything good happen after hearing the name Watanagashi come up. What? This is so weird. What? Didn't he just go and I don't know. Like, didn't he just go and like confront Tepe himself and actually investigate and see that there was nothing wrong? So does he legit not remember? Is he playing dumb? Or does he believe that Tepe may have lied to him and he may be abusing her behind closed doors? I have no clue, man. Oh! The disrespect. Jesus. Oh, why is he disrespecting the shrine? Oh, phew. I'm glad she didn't catch him peeing on the thing. What? What is he doing? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I see exactly what he's trying to do. He doesn't believe in Oyashiro-sama's curse. He still believes that it's an actual person going around and killing everyone every day of the Watanagashi. So he's trying his best to disrespect Oyashiro and pin it on Tepe so that he can catch the killer in the act. Is that what's going on here? Holy crap. Because he said for the two people to keep their eye on Tepe and Satoko. And then right now, he just like kicked the shrine, peed on it and everything. And then he said, oh, Tepe just left here. Implying that, you know, anything that they find here, Tepe did. Dude, what the heck is going on? And we still have no idea at all whatsoever as to how Tepe goes berserk in the end. Some people said it was Keiichi hallucinating, and it was actually just a trap set up by Satoko. Some people think that Satoko could have injected both of them. Who knows, man? Or that could have been like a perfectly sane Tepe that was lashing out. Maybe Tepe was in the house, and then when Satoko brought Keiichi in the home, and then Keiichi went into that room and she went into a different room, maybe she ran to Tepe and told him, like, hey, these people that have been bullying me, they followed me home, he's trying to pick on me. And that's why Tepe, like, ran into the room crazy angry, trying to mess Keiichi up. Dang, so my guess is that part 4 is going to be the last part of Tatari Akashi. Things are getting so interesting. I love this series, man. It's getting real juicy. It's getting real juicy. But one thing that I wanted to touch on, because I feel like I got most of my thoughts out, one thing that I want to touch on is I feel that Satoko may have like conflicting personalities right now. I think there's the Satoko that's kind of hell-bent on bringing Rika to stay in Hinamizawa, and she's willing to do anything and everything to make that possible. And I think that might be the witch that Aoa-san's referring to. But I also believe that inside of Satoko, there is still that genuine Satoko, the one that does care about her friends and everything. And that Satoko, I believe, I think she's largely kind of masked by the more manipulative one. I think the Dark Lord Satoko is like in control of her mind for like, 95% of the day. But I have seen very small instances that lead me to believe that the genuine Satoko is still in there, that she's not completely gone. Now, she doesn't really have any real influence, and she herself might be beginning to be manipulated by the thoughts of Dark Lord Satoko. But the point I'm trying to make is, when Teppei put the blanket over her, and when she was like making the miso soup, that wasn't Dark Lord Satoko. I think that was genuine Satoko, and I think she was genuinely surprised at how much Teppei changed. Also, when Teppei brought Detective Delicious, and we saw that Satoko had that like sad expression on her face, I think that was her feeling like, holy crap, Teppei cares about me and us, like our living situation, so much that he went to Detective Delicious. Like, he went out of his way to do all of this for me because he knows that I've been getting picked on. And then right after she has that thought, we see her flip right back to not Detective Delicious mode, right back to Dark Lord Satoko mode. So I don't really think it's much of a conflict, because I feel like in most situations when there's like two or multiple personalities fighting over, control over the body, usually these personalities are like, they're headbutting, like they're fighting for control. But the way I see Satoko's situation is, you have innocent Satoko and then you have Dark Lord Satoko. And I feel like Dark Lord Satoko is kind of gaslighting the innocent Satoko, and that's why we see the Dark Lord Satoko so often in so many scenes, because I think the like kind of evil thoughts that I refer to as Dark Lord Satoko, I feel like that Satoko is playing off of the genuine Satoko's care for Rika. And through manipulating her emotions like that, she's kind of leading the genuine Satoko to believe that what she's doing is right. It may sound confusing. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to get at, because it is a lot. This series is confusing, and that little theory I came up with may be a bit confusing as well. But in simplest terms, I think that there is the genuine Satoko, the young prankster, kind of, trying to act mature, and then whenever she gets picked on, she, cries like a baby. You have that Satoko. Then you have Dark Lord Satoko, the one that's of course hell-bent on getting Rika to stay. And I feel like both of these reside within Satoko, but the Dark Lord Satoko carries the majority of the influences. We see little blips, very brief scenes, showing that the genuine Satoko is still there, but then immediately Dark Lord Satoko kind of takes over again and kind of snuffs that light out, if that makes any sense. But anyways, my question of the day for you guys is going to be, what is your theory on what happens during that scene when when Keiichi was seemingly attacked by Teppei? My theory is, I think Satoko ran to Teppei and she told him about, like, some kid picking on her, coming into her home, trying to beat her up or something. And that was the genuine Teppei that went into the room angry, ready to beat up Keiichi. I think that's my theory, but let me know what you guys think. Do you think it was a hallucination on Keiichi's part? Do you think that it was a trap and it wasn't actually Teppei at all? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But anyways, with that, I'm going to head out. Thank you all so much for watching this far into the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, comment your thoughts on the episode down below, and subscribe for more Slice Shonen content. And with that, I'm going to head out. So catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.